Hello friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new and not subscribed, I'm Kayla Bame, and you should really think about subscribing because all the best things in the world happen when you do that. So, subscribe. About a month ago, I did a video where I looked inside my drawing pad and took a look at all my old drawings that I have ever done, and it got me thinking. I have been trying the past maybe year and a half now to master the skill of painting. Painting is very different from drawing, and I am not quite used to it yet, but I enjoy doing it. So I thought for this week's video, I would show you guys my very small collection of paintings that I have made over the past year and a half. So this was the first painting that I ever did on an actual canvas board, because I remember when I started out, I didn't want to waste a canvas on learning how to paint. So I would do it on paper, even though, paper isn't a very good medium to paint on. But this one was the first one that I did on a canvas board, and it was of a dandelion blowing away in the sunset, I guess. The lines aren't very neat. I remember the first time painting, I was thinking it is so much easier to have cleaner lines when drawing because I feel more in control of the pencil than I do with a paintbrush, and that could have just been because I was new at painting and I didn't know how to paint with a paintbrush yet. So that was the first one. This one was very simple. It was the second one I ever had done. It was just of the moon with, I guess what you would call stars. They're just a bunch of dots. I didn't know how to make the stars, so I just put big dots on the canvas because I thought that looked like stars, but I learned a different technique for that, okay? I learned. This one was a very bad attempt at painting a sunflower. When I did this one, I realized that I am terrible at color matching, and I am terrible at mixing paint to color match a picture. I still struggle with it. I'm getting better. I am getting better at it. I'm learning because my mom is like the master at color matching and mixing paint, and so I'm taking tips from her because KB Creations she is the one who knows all when it comes to crafting and DIYing and painting. This was the third painting I had ever done. So this one, I just recently did about 2 months ago. This was the first character that I had ever painted. I usually draw anime characters, so it's always in black and white, but then I saw this picture of the art of Pride the Arrogant from Fullmetal Alchemist, and the colors, I was like, oh my god, these colors are so, like the bright red and the black and the gray, like it was so trippy to me. And I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I have to paint it. Because if I draw it, you're kind of losing, the trippiness of all the colors like intertwining together. So that was the first character I had ever painted, and I don't think I did too bad. There are obviously parts to it that could be a lot cleaner For example, I didn't paint around the edge of the canvas because I didn't think that it mattered. And then when I went back and looked at it, I understand now that when I paint, I have to paint the edge of the canvas because you can still see the white edges. So it's like one of those things, like you live and you learn. I did it and I learned from it, but I still think he came out pretty good. The next painting I did, I actually did a time lapse of, so if you want to see me paint this greed, you should go check that video out. It's great. Playlist is great, everything, okay? It's very calming and relaxing. Just go watch the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, say hi. I'll say hi back, why not? We can have a chat on YouTube comments. Let's do that, we're friends. But this was Greed the Avaricious, also from Full Metal Alchemist. I actually really enjoyed painting this. It was a really fun piece. It may have taken me 2 weeks to finish it, but it was a very fun piece and I liked the way it turned out. This piece I literally finished this weekend. This is a silhouette of Mob from Mob Psycho 100, and he's kind of in like a galaxy. If you've ever seen that anime, it kind of fits when he hits 100%. That's kind of like the area he goes into, I guess. I did this for my friend because Mob Psycho 100 is his favorite anime of all time, and when I saw the picture I was like, oh my gosh, I have to paint this and I have to give it to him. And then I did, and I was like, wow, didn't come out half bad. And that when, this is what I was talking about with the stars, I found out if you water the paint down and you dip a toothbrush in it and you like rub the bristles onto the canvas, it looks more like stars in a galaxy. I thought that was a cool tip, okay? I got so excited when I found this tip on Pinterest. I was like, oh my gosh. It blew my mind because it looked so good. And this last one is incomplete because I am in the process of painting it still. This is Greedling from Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if you could see a theme here. I really like Full Metal Alchemist a lot. The deadly sins are crazy and they're really well designed, so I want to paint them, okay? But this one is not complete. This one I tried something different. Because originally when I was painting, I would sketch on the canvas with pencil before I actually started painting because that's something I felt more comfortable doing. But when I was looking at the picture for Greedling, I was like, the background is like a gradient of blue, I guess. Like it went from dark blue to light blue, and I was like, there is no way I could paint the character first and then go back and do the background. And I know when you paint, typically what people do is paint the background first and then go over it because you can layer paint. I'm pretty sure that's what you do, or how you're supposed to do it. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but that's what I've seen, you know, that was what I have seen being done before. And so this time I painted the background first and then I sketched him out with white paint with a paintbrush, and that's the first time I've ever done that. So I realized some of the stuff, the spacing was a little bit off, and you can't really erase paint, you can only paint over paint, you know? I guess I'll see how this one turned out. I think it's turning out pretty good so far, but it's turning out pretty good so far. Who am I kidding? No, I'm just kidding, I'm being humble. But that is it for my collection of paintings. Not as much as the drawings that I have, because I have drawing pads for days that you could probably look through and find different drawings. Like you could probably pull out a drawing pad and find drawings that I didn't even remember that I did, because I have so many drawing pads. But painting is a new skill that I am trying to learn and get the hang of. It's actually really fun. I enjoy it. It's a lot different than drawing, but I enjoy it because it's color. It's not different shades of gray and black like drawing with pencils. I still draw because I enjoy drawing so much and I'm so like used to it, so I feel like I'm better at it. And it's like one of those things where when you do something you're not really good at, you kind of want to go back and do something that you're really good at to make you yourself feel a little bit better. That's kind of what I was doing, but I really do enjoy painting. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite painting of mine is, or what you thought of my paintings. Please be nice, please. We're all friends here. That's it for this week's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. There's like 69% of you guys that aren't subscribed, but you're watching the video. You should subscribe. It's a great thing. I promise. I upload every week. It's great. But anyway, I'll see you guys back here next week. Peace.